Time now for sports with Tom Wiley.
Welcome back. Our year in review continues in Fairfield. We're back in November. We introduce you to a pair of brothers on the Eagles football team who represent the best that small town sports in Montana have to offer. In the first half of Fairfield's win over Manhattan on Saturday, Payton Becker picked off a fake punt and returned it 60 yards for his first varsity touchdown.
I felt like the adrenaline rushing as soon as it touched my hands. And then I started running and was just like kind of taking looks behind me. I was like, oh, please, Jesus, don't let them catch me, because my hips started to kind of cramp up a little bit.
As his team mobbed him in the end zone, one of the first players there was his brother Lebian, a star running back for the Eagles, who was more excited than Payton.
I just saw an interception. I didn't know who it was. And then all of a sudden I saw like Payton's number. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Payton. And right when I saw him running, I started booking it down at the end zone.
To the naked eye, Payton and Lebian don't look like brothers. They were born in different countries and raised under different circumstances, but their connection as brothers is rock solid.
I always feel proud every time somebody like refers me and knowing him or him knowing me as like that, as brothers and stuff, although we're different skin color, race and stuff.
In 2010, the Becker family adopted Lebian and his little sister from Haiti, shortly after the catastrophic earthquake that rocked the island nation.
I just made the best of what I had down in Haiti. It was, looking back, it wasn't a lot compared to what I have here, but looking back, I can say I'm glad that I kind of had that.
As the old saying goes, you can't choose your family. But that's not the case for the Beckers. Payton handpicked his new brother.
On a computer, they had like all these pictures of kids, and I was like pointed at him and was like, "That I want him to be my brother." But yeah, everything just worked out in the end, and he came home with us.
Lebian and Payton bonded quickly over a surprising shared interest.
I think we really bonded over Spider-Man. He was a huge fan of Spider-Man, and then I liked Spider-Man too, and that's like what we kind of bonded over a lot, was like just superheroes. And
sports soon followed, and Payton was Lebian's guide.
With me coming to from Haiti, I didn't really know what football was, nor did I know any other sports besides soccer. Well, he helped me basically understand the game of football with my other friends and by being there with me.
And now both are seniors on the undefeated Fairfield football team, each helping the Eagles in their own way.
You can only put 11 on the field, but everybody's important, you know, from a freshman up to a senior. The older they got, the more supportive they are, and it's just a positive, upbeat attitude and takes pride in what he's doing.
Regardless of how this season ends, the brothers will always remain each other's biggest fan, celebrating successes and having each other's back.
It's definitely a different relationship than most siblings. Like I can even see it between my other siblings too, but I feel like it's definitely a bit closer than most other relationships.
Knowing that we will always be there for each other no matter what, because friends will come and go, brothers will stay.
Yeah, well, it ended up being a pretty good season for the Becker brothers. They lived their dreams as teammates with their teammates this season. The Eagles capped off a perfect season with the school's 4th Class B state championship. Just a couple weeks after we shot that story, it was a fitting end to a magical season for the Becker brothers and the entire community of Fairfield. We'll have much more as our countdown continues tonight at 10 o'clock. We'll be right back.